PewDiePie, one of the biggest YouTubers of all time, and he's always had a very strong fan base. He's had ups and downs. He's had controversies. I remember a lot of the controversies and the stuff that was said about PewDiePie, and I really never watched his content until it was either the Wall Street Journal or Washington Post put out a hit piece on Pewds and calling him all of these horrible names, racist, sexist, misogynistic. And I remember watching or reading that and going, there's no way this guy can be what they're claiming he is. So I started to watch his content, and I became a huge fan because he was actually funny, and it was actually just, it was good. It was good content, good, entertaining, funny content. And I've defended him all along the way since then. But finally now, PewDiePie, the great PewDiePie, has finally crossed the line. And even I can't defend these disgusting, disgusting actions by PewDiePie. And luckily, very level-headed, very strong-minded personalities on Twitter are standing with me and calling PewDiePie out for his disgusting behavior. What is it that Pewds did that is so terrible? What I want to give a warning to all of you before I show you this disgusting act that PewDiePie has been involved in. I just want to let you know that if you have pronouns in your bio, this is going to be very difficult for you to watch. Okay, so I'm giving you the proper warning before we click over to the next scene. Pronouns in bio, you have been warned. This will trigger you. Ladies and gentlemen, PewDiePie has done the disgusting act of having a family. Oh my goodness. PewDiePie must be canceled and called out for having a family. This was posted by Dexerto. PewDiePie is truly on his loving husband and father era. If you play this video, you see Pewds with his family, his extended family, and it's just a really good, wholesome video showing that this guy who used to play video games and scream and do skits is now living a great, wonderful life. And that apparently is a big problem for Twitter users, specifically pronouns in bio weirdos. We're going to go through some of the highlights of some of the things that people are saying about PewDiePie simply because this video exists. Because apparently having a happy family is a really bad thing. This is the world we are living in. Look at this. PewDiePie is evil, and I hate how people see him as wholesome. He pushed people down the alt-right pipeline intentionally, which led to, you know what, against Muslims. What? Again, these are people that buy into the fake narratives that are out there. Absolutely insane. You know karma is a bitch. It's not a myth, because if anyone deserves to suffer horribly, it's this Swedish piece of shit. Very level-headed takes. Very level-headed takes. It's crazy because he inspired two of those really bad things. One of them personally credited PewDiePie in his manifesto. PewDiePie addressed that. So Pewds can't actually control what other people say. I know it's shocking to believe that a YouTuber that plays video games and screams at his camera all day long can actually not control people. But the reality of it is individuals are responsible for their actions. And when you are the biggest YouTuber in the world at the time, yeah, you're going to have mentally deranged people saying some really horrible things. Racism pays people, and it pays good. There you go. Living proof that you can be a racist to 20% of the world and people still see you as a wholesome Chungus 6'9". Guess how many likes this tweet has? 149,000 likes. 149,000 likes on this tweet. And guess what? Of course, pronouns in bio, because of course, pronouns in bio. Drama Alert tweeted this one. Pewds is being called a Yahtzee for simply being a good father. These people are awful. They truly are. So what we're dealing with here is a lot of, let's just call it like it is. We're dealing with a lot of unattractive people that will never actually accomplish anything in life. And they're really mad that PewDiePie has accomplished things that in reality aren't something that should be necessarily celebrated, but we are in 2024. So yes, having a wholesome family is something to be celebrated, unfortunately, because it's becoming something that not a lot of people are into these days because of the social media bullshit that's out there, because people are really, really motivated by the corporations and Hollywood and the mainstream to embrace their mental illness instead of actually address their mental illness. And that's a big problem. And the reality of it is PewDiePie is a really decent person. And if you look at it, the fact that this guy was the biggest YouTuber in the world for a long time, and he really never had any real scandals. Now, if you want to say, well, he said the N-word, Jeremy, and am I supposed to be fake offended over that because some weirdo on Twitter is fake offended over it? Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to be fake offended over shit because pronouns and bio weirdos want me to be fake offended over it. I really don't care. And the majority of people just don't care because it's really not that big of a fucking deal. And yeah, so when I let off earlier with my sarcastic lead into this, PewDiePie really hasn't had that many controversies at all. Nothing major. Just a bunch of weirdos crying over dumb shit that he's done over the years. But ultimately, if you look at Pewds, he's never had any real scandals. He's stayed with the same woman the whole time. He's raising a family now. He's kind of the shining example of what you would want a social media influencer or YouTuber to be. And now he's moved on to the next chapter of his life, and that's made a lot of people unhappy. A lot of really unattractive people that have pronouns in their bio are really happy at this particular image right here, which should be the goal for everyone, this image right here. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Subscribe to PewDiePie, and we will talk to you later.